My brother leaned close across the table, the clink of cutlery still ringing in the air like a metronome counting down something irreversible. His hands shook, not from age, but from fear. Not fear of death, fear of people. "Move it," he whispered, "all of it. 35 million, tonight." I didn't react. I kept chewing, let the wine sit on my tongue. He watched my eyes, searching for resistance. He didn't find it. "Just to be safe," he added, as if safety still existed for men like us. I nodded once. 2 hours later, the transfer was complete. 45 hours after that, my brother was dead. Officially, cardiac arrest. Unofficially, silence bought with patience and poison. I stood alone in the hospital corridor when the machines went flat. No tears, just a tightening behind my eyes, like a vault sealing shut. 3 days later, my phone rang. It was his son, and his wife, and their lawyer. They spoke like I was already irrelevant. They didn't ask how I was holding up. They asked about the money. They used words like temporary, family, legal obligation. They spoke slowly, the way people do when they think you're stupid or guilty. "Thanksgiving dinner," she said. "You're welcome to come, if you help out. Wash the dishes." I pictured her lips saying it, tight, smug, a woman who married money and mistook it for power. I said nothing. She continued, "We'll discuss the assets afterward." Assets. Not my brother, not grief. Assets. That night, I sat alone in my study and replayed our last dinner. My brother's eyes, his fingers twitching toward his glass, the pause before he said my name. He hadn't been afraid of death. He'd been afraid of them. And suddenly, everything rearranged itself in my mind. The rushed marriage, the sudden business interest, the pressure to update his will. I poured a drink and didn't touch it. I started looking. I didn't confront anyone. I observed. I pulled phone records, security logs, private emails he thought were erased. I watched patterns emerge like bruises under skin. His son had met with a financial consultant 3 weeks before the heart attack. The wife had Googled inheritance law at 3 a.m. repeatedly. A doctor friend signed the death certificate, a favor repaid in silence. And then I found the draft, an unsigned will. My brother had intended to cut them out. Everything was to go to a foundation he never got to announce. I didn't feel anger. I felt clarity. So I played my part. I sent polite replies. I confirmed attendance. I let them believe I was weak, all while transferring the money, legally, cleanly, into a trust they couldn't touch. By the time Thanksgiving came, I had already moved to Switzerland. They didn't know that yet. The call came at noon. "You're not coming?" she snapped. I sent a photo instead. A terrace, snow-dusted mountains, a glass wall catching the morning sun. No caption. Her breathing changed. Then another photo. Documents, trust ownership, my signature, the date. Silence. When she finally spoke, her voice cracked. "You had no right." I smiled, though she couldn't see it. "I had his permission," I said, "and his fear." She screamed then, accused, threatened, promised lawyers. I waited. Then I sent the last file, an audio recording, my brother's voice, weak, clear. "If anything happens to me, it was them." The line went dead. They tried everything after that, legal threats, public pity, even forgiveness. I ignored it all. Their accounts were frozen within days. Investigations followed. The doctor talked. I didn't have to push. Gravity did the work. One night, she called again, crying now. "We're ruined," she whispered. "Please, we're family." I looked out at the Alps, white and unmoved. "No," I said calmly. "You were hungry." Silence. Then the line went dead for good. I visit my brother's grave once a year. I don't bring flowers, I bring truth. The world believes I'm lucky, that I inherited fortune. They don't know what it cost him, or what it cost me to finish what he started. Power doesn't shout, it waits, and when it moves, it leaves nothing standing behind it. I don't miss them. I don't miss him. I only remember the moment I stopped being afraid, and that's when I finally became untouchable.